I'll finally get a drop off from Target, and here we go. 6 Prizm Blasters finally at my doorstep. I'm going to rip 5 of them open for you right now. Hopefully, I have some better luck than what I've been seeing some of my fellow rippers have here on YouTube. Pray for me. Let's get it. We're going to jump into this Prizm 23 Prizm Blaster rip here in a second. But before I do that, I'm going to circle back and start by ripping this 2022 Blaster just so we can see where we came from. Now, I do remember the 2020 Blasters, which really got me flowing back into the hobby after a long layoff I was doing, 2018, a little 2019, but 2020 really did it, and those blasters had everything in them. And it seems like they've slowly been peeling back. So we're going to go back here to 2022. We're going to rip this one open first so we can kind of remember where we were just a year ago before we get into the 2023. I'm not even going to go into my 2021 box. I had 2021 Prizm, and they were just bad. And it was more of just quality. Like, for instance, I remember in one pack getting a silver Trevor Lawrence rookie and a disco. And one of them had an ink line right through the middle of it. And the disco was so off-centered that I just couldn't do anything with it. It just looked that bad. So from that point, I just knew 2021 was just going to be a dud. I hope 2022 was better, and it was okay, but now it seems like the quality in 2023 has gotten much, much better. So let's jump into it and see what we get here. Again, this is 2022, kind of the calm before the storm before we go into 2023. So we're starting with Logan Thomas, Justin Fields, a Jeffrey Simmons silver, and a Malik Willis new recruits. One thing that's interesting here is you see this is a silver, and as I've been reading and looking on some of the rips, it looks like in the hobby box you only get 1 silver. And in the blasters, I think you may get 1, maybe more, I'm not sure, but I know you get 1 as well. So 1 silver in the blaster versus 1 in the hobby is kind of hilarious for 2023. Again, as I continue, remember, like, subscribe, all that good stuff helps a lot as I try to get this thing kicked off. And if there's anything you see you like, feel free to jump into my whatnot page. I'll definitely have it out there for sale pretty much as soon as possible, to be honest. Got a Kenneth Walker green Prizm rookie. That's nice. And a Quay Walker for the pack rookie card as well. So that wasn't a bad pack. It wasn't a bad pack at all. And I've actually warmed up the Quay Walker, not just because I've seen him in my packs all the time, but also that dude's pretty much a beast out there on the field. I like watching him play. So shouts out to Quay Walker. Got DeMario Davis, Evan McPherson, and we got a Wan'Dale Robinson blue. That's a nice one. Wan'Dale's been doing pretty well also with Jalen Hyatt opposite of him. I think we're starting to see what the Giants could probably do if they got a QB. So it's really interesting to see what they'll be doing in the draft coming soon. Man, I love the draft time. I love it. Here we got Nick Bosa, Rashad Bateman, Alan Lazard green, and an Alec Pierce rookie. Alec Pierce is another one where I think he's very underrated. I think that guy can play some good ball. But now you have Downs and Pittman. He kind of gets lost in the shuffle. But yeah, Alec Pierce, I definitely like watching him play. I think he could contribute a lot more if they just give him the ball. Carson Wentz, Tony Pollard, Kenny Clark, and a Jermaine Johnson green rookie. And last pack of this 2022 Blaster. We have a Cameron Hayward, Jordan Poyer, Chase Young green, and an Andrew Booth Jr. rookie. Now, one of the things you may have seen or noticed as a pattern in that box is there was a rookie in every pack. And there was also some rookie color, quite a bit of rookie color in that box also. And if what I see holds true in the Prizm 2023 boxes, blaster boxes, that's pretty rare. So let's jump into this first one here. Like I said, we're going to do 5. I'm going to save one for later, maybe a rainy day or something. We'll just see. And let's jump into it now. I was really debating on getting a hobby, but there it is. But the price point is just crazy. It's just crazy to me. And especially seeing what some of these people have been getting out the hobby box. Just not my thing. If I want to spend that much on a gamble, I'll shoot some craps. My odds are a lot better on the craps table. All right, so in this pair we got to start with Daryl Mooney, a Darnell Wright, a Preston Smith disco, and the Ayuk. There we go, right there, 4 cards. Did get a Darnell Wright rookie out of there in the disco, so not bad there. But let's see how the rest of these start to pan out as we continue to go on. Next pack, it's a little thick, so it's probably some type of patch or something in here. We got a Jalen Thompson, a Kayshon Boutte rookie gear, a Tyler Scott disco rookie, and a Darius Slayton. I'll tell you something, Kayshon Boutte, anybody who's watching college, I thought that guy was going to be a monster. So much speed and talent, and we'll just see what happens in year 2. Here we got Jerome Ford, a Boutte again, Justin Fields disco, and a Fireworks of Drake London, and that's a base Fireworks, so no Prizm on that one. Yeah, not a big fan of how the light is popping off of these cards. Let me see if I can do something a little better here. Next pack, we got a Patrick Queen, Kirk Cousins, Brian Brees, and a Calvin Austin III, which looks like the same picture he used from last year, or really close to it. And another thing I'm noticing is some of the rookies I'm getting in my box are the same rookies that everybody else has been getting. And of course, everybody's hunting for the QBs. So let's see what we get here. Tony Pollard, Marvin Mims, Robert Woods, Silver, and a George Kittle. And last pack of this first box, we have Andy Dalton. So I forgot he was still in the league. Patrick Mahomes, an Alvin Kamara disco, and an Alvin Kamara base. All right. Box number 1. Highly forgetful. A highly forgettable box. Let's see if things get better here in box 2. Now, let me tell you, I'm sure just like everybody else, really have I don't want to say an addiction, that's a harsh word, but as we start rolling with the rips, I don't want to stop. I really don't. But this one may convince me like to hold off if it just doesn't get any better. Because I like having fun rips, and I am a little nervous about this one. There's Thurman Thomas. I got to take a seat here because this is something I've talked about ad nauseum, where I am just overseeing these stars of yesteryear all in these packs. And we got a hype Drake London. Like Thurman Thomas, I mean, he was a monster. He was a beast for the Bills back in the day. But you mean to tell me I can't get a Josh Allen or a James Cook or a Stephon Diggs or anybody? It has to be him? Yeah. Amon-Ra, Sky Moore. I got a Jahmyr Gibbs disco. There we go. That's nice. That is a nice one. And Saquon Barkley. There we go. That Jahmyr over to the side. Now I will sleeve and top load him here in a moment. See what we got on this one. And of course, this is Mike Singletary, Clea Cansey, Dontavion Wicks, and a Jordan Brooks. And I think this Dontavion Wicks, yeah, that's a silver right there. That back in there. Yeah, nice. All right. Moving along. So pack number 4. Just give me a QB, please. Give me a QB. Cordell Patterson, Bailey Zappi, a Patrick Willis, and a Ricky Williams. All right. And that Patrick Willis has a print line straight through the middle on a horizontal line, actually. So that's great. Definitely great. Nick Chubb starting this pack off. Chase Brown, a Romeo, and a Thibodeau. And on the last pack, let's see what we can get in here. I don't believe in last pack magic because I've been let down way too many times. We got a Pat Surtain, Keenan Allen, Derek Hall, rookie, and a Jamal Adams to finish out Blaster number 2. Next one up. And if you've been ripping Prizm, let me know one of your best that you got out of a blaster, actually. Not necessarily a hobby, but a blaster. Love to hear any good wins from that. Definitely. All right, we're looking at Billy Sims, Darius Davis, Travis Kelce, all right, and a Juwan Bentley. All right, so we're going to start this off. Next pack. We got a Equanimous, make sure I say that's right, St. Brown, Desmond King, a Hendon Hooker disco, nice, and a Danico Autry. All right, on the Hendon Hooker. I mean, these Lions, let me tell you something. The more and more I look at their roster, they can be just a couple of plays away from doing something big, or a couple of plays away from being home real early in these playoffs. Kyle Pitts, Dorian Williams, Zach Ertz, and a prismatic of Bijan Robinson. Yeah. I don't know how excited I've been for playoffs. Seriously, it's been a long time I've been this excited. Thurman Thomas, again, Justin Herbert, Joey Porter Jr., and a Brian Robinson Jr. Oh. I don't think I've seen a quarterback at all, not even like Jaron Hall or Clayton Tune or any of those guys. That's not any. Rookie QBs. We got a Champ Bailey. And there's Jaron Hall. There he goes. Logan Wilson Silver and DeAndre Swift. I just talked him up. So let me talk up somebody else. What about a Brock Purdy disco or something like that, or I don't know, a Bryce Young or something. Let's see if I get that. Cole Kmet, George Kittle, Mike Alstott. And no disrespect to Alstott, that guy was an enforcer on the field. Don't want to see him in my packs. Don't want to see him. And respect to Alstott in the game, for real. It takes so much to make it to the NFL. Nevertheless, be the type of quality player he was. But dude, that's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. We're on blaster number 4. We got Myles Garrett, Tyree Wilson, Stephon Diggs, disco, Breece Hall, Prizm break. Like, why? I'm just trying to figure out where that came from. Why Prizm break? First time I heard, I thought prison break, but I guess Prizm break. Yeah, I'm not going to dwell on that. Moving right along, J.K. Dobbins, Matt Stafford, DeMar Vion Overshown. Swear this is a Key and Peele skit. Taysom Hill. All right, next pack. This is underwhelming. This is really underwhelming, with the exception of probably 2 cards. This is just a rip. Just a rip. Got Tyler Smith here, Cedric Tillman, Chase Brown Silver, and Najee Harris. Oh boy. And next pack, Chuba Hubbard, Tajay Spears. That's a nice one right there on a silver variation. Cool. Javon Curse, Matt Judon. Oh boy. Javon Curse, the freak. Florida Gator turned Tennessee Titan. He was a beast. Again, that was about 20 years ago. Literally 20 years ago. David Montgomery, Jalen Hyatt. You got a Jordan Love disco. That's nice. That's nice. And a Minkah Fitzpatrick. All right. And for the last pack of blaster number 4. We're looking at Chad Johnson, Preston Smith, Will McDonald IV, and John Riggins. Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. How am I getting John Riggins but not getting Will Levis? How am I getting Thurman Thomas but not getting CJ Stroud? Javon Curse, but no Bryce Young. Mike Alstott, no Anthony Richardson. I'm getting guys from decades ago and can't get anybody from the present that I'm looking for. Last blaster I'm opening for the night, DeMar Hamlin. All right. Kind of Jordan Addison, Jonathan Taylor disco, and a Darren Waller. All right. Not a bad way to start off the last box. There's Khalil Herbert, DeForest Buckner, DJ Turner, and a Bobby Wagner. All right, just hoping for the best here. Desmond Ridder, I'm not sure how long he's going to be playing. Mozzie Smith, Russell Wilson, ready to see where he's going next year. And a Travis Etienne hype. Oh boy. I'm running out of faith here, everybody. Running out of faith. Kareem Hunt. Zach. Will Anderson Jr. That's a nice one. Cam Jordan. 2 packs left. And now I'm up here early in the morning. Wee hours running this. Tanner McKee. There's a quarterback. Elijah Dotson Silver. Drew I'm not even saying it. Oh my gosh. Drew Bledsoe. Like, seriously. Last pack of the night. Trayvon Diggs. Josh Downs on the rookie variation. Nice. Darius Slayton. And Nick Bosa. Oh my goodness. There you go. That was 5 blasters. 5 blasters of Prizm 2023 football. And I have to say that the 1 box of 2022 pretty much produced as many hits as all 5 boxes. Let me know your thoughts on it. You know, comments are very, very welcome. And again, check me out on Whatnot Tuesdays and Thursdays. I move a lot of cards and lots, and just like to talk about football in general. So appreciate you hanging with me. Walker the Collector, and I'm done.